Dear departed one, if the brilliant light before you appears too dazzling, if fear begins to arise, or if your mind hesitates, do not turn away. Instead, remember the Blessed One. Reflect quietly upon the infinite virtues of the Buddha. Think of his boundless compassion, his perfect wisdom, his complete freedom from greed, hatred, and delusion. Remember that throughout countless lives, the Buddha perfected generosity, morality, patience, loving kindness, and wisdom, not for his own benefit alone, but out of compassion for all beings still wandering through the suffering of samsara. Reflect in this way. This radiant light is not my enemy. It is not here to punish me. It has arisen through the immeasurable compassion of the Buddhas. It appears before me to free me from fear, to free me from ignorance, and to guide me toward liberation. Allow this reflection to calm your heart. Let confidence replace fear. Now gently turn your mind toward the Buddha. If during your human life you ever chanted Itipi so Bhagava, or recollected even one of the Buddha's noble qualities, allow those memories to arise again. There is no need for elaborate ceremonies, no need for offerings, no need for words spoken aloud. Simply remember. Remember the fully enlightened one. Remember his wisdom. Remember his compassion. Remember the peace that surrounded him. As these recollections grow stronger, your own mind becomes peaceful. And when the mind becomes peaceful, fear begins to disappear. Dear departed one, you may not yet realize it, but your mind is now far more subtle than it was while living in your physical body. The limitations of flesh and blood have fallen away. The distractions of the 5 physical senses no longer burden you. Your thoughts arise with extraordinary clarity. Your attention is sharper. Your concentration is naturally stronger. The ancient masters tell us that the mind in this state can become many times more focused than during ordinary human life. For this reason, do not waste this precious opportunity. If you cultivated meditation even a little during your lifetime, that wholesome habit still remains within you. Just as seeds hidden beneath the soil begin to sprout when rain falls, your past practice now has the opportunity to blossom once again. If the necessary causes were cultivated during your lifetime, even in a small degree, they may now arise with surprising ease. Do not become proud. Do not become excited. Remain balanced. Remain peaceful. Allow the mind to become unified. When the mind is unified, wisdom can arise. And when wisdom arises, ignorance begins to dissolve. While your mind rests peacefully, reflect upon the truth discovered by every Buddha. Everything conditioned is uncontrollable, anicca, hence impermanent, anithya. Everything conditioned is incapable of providing lasting satisfaction. Nothing whatsoever can rightly be regarded as I or mine. Reflect quietly. Every body eventually dies. Every possession is left behind. Every relationship changes. Every pleasure fades. Every sorrow passes away. Worlds themselves arise and disappear. Only by understanding this deeply can attachment finally come to an end. Dear departed one, at this moment, two paths still lie before you. One path follows the gentle light. It leads toward fortunate rebirth, perhaps among the devas, perhaps again among human beings. These are happy destinations compared with many others. Yet they remain within the endless wheel of birth and death. The second path is more difficult. It requires courage, wisdom, faith, steadiness. Yet it leads toward something infinitely greater. It leads toward the gradual ending of samsara itself. The brilliant light now before you is the doorway toward that higher possibility. Do not reject it through fear. Do not abandon it through attachment to familiar pleasures. Stand firm. Remain mindful. Let wisdom guide you. Now reflect again and again with a peaceful and confident mind. From beginningless time, I have wandered through the endless cycle of birth and death, not understanding the true nature of existence. Because of ignorance, I have repeatedly clung to what is impermanent and what is uncontrollable, as though it were permanent and controllable. I have mistaken suffering for happiness. I have mistaken what is without self as though it belonged to me. Today, through the compassion of all the Buddhas, the light of wisdom has appeared before me. May fear not arise within me. May doubt not arise within me. May greed, hatred, and delusion lose their power over my mind. May I remember the incomparable virtues of the Buddha. May my confidence become unshakable. May my mind become calm, collected, and perfectly unified. Through the wholesome karma accumulated during countless lives, through my own effort, and through the boundless compassion of all the Buddhas, may my mind become firmly established upon this radiant light. May wisdom arise. May ignorance disappear. May I advance toward freedom from suffering. May I never again lose this precious opportunity. Remain with this reflection. Again and again. Do not hurry. Allow every word to sink deeply into your mind. The Tibetan masters explain that one who can fully unite the mind with this wisdom, one who abandons attachment, one who overcomes fear, and one who enters deep concentration, may attain rebirth in one of the pure abodes. These sublime Brahma realms are known as Aviha, Atapa, Sudasa, Sudasi, and Akanita. These are not ordinary heavens. They are the dwelling places of noble ones who have completely abandoned the lower fetters binding beings to the sensual world. There, free from the distractions of sensual existence, they continue cultivating wisdom until the final realization of Nibbana. Whether this great opportunity becomes yours depends upon the purity of your own mind. Therefore, do not lose heart. Even now, the possibility still exists. Dear departed one, today you have awakened to the reality that your earthly life has ended. You have begun to understand the nature of your new existence. You have witnessed the first great vision arising within the intermediate state. Most importantly, you have learned that fear is your greatest obstacle, while wisdom is your greatest protection. Remember always, no vision can harm you. No appearance has power over a mind established in mindfulness and understanding. Remain calm. Remain fearless. Remain mindful. And let every experience become another step toward liberation. Thank you for joining us for episode 4 of Simplified Tibetan Book of the Dead for Non-Tibetans. In our next episode, we shall continue this remarkable journey as the Gandharbha encounters the visions of the second day of the intermediate state. We will explore how new lights, symbolic forms, and further opportunities for spiritual awakening arise, and how understanding these experiences may help guide consciousness toward a fortunate destination, or even closer to the ultimate freedom of Nibbana. Until then, may you be well. May you be peaceful. May wisdom grow within you. And may all beings, through understanding the Dharma, gradually find their way beyond suffering. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. This is where we'll pick up in our next episode, the strange, disorienting days that follow, and what this tradition suggests we can do to prepare for them long before we ever reach this threshold ourselves. This video series, How We Receive Our Next Birth, are based on my book, composed as a simple adaptation of the Tibetan Book of the Dead for non-Tibetan Buddhists, as the original book is too complicated for an ordinary person. This book I originally wrote in 1995 is available for download for free in English and Sinhalese languages, and it will also be translated to Russian and Thai languages as well in the near future. The download links are in the description and also in the first comment. Please subscribe to watch the full series. May all beings be free from the sufferings of Samsara.